Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So in today's video, listen, you guys might see a lot of bridal content coming up and I'm really sorry about that. I won't label it bridal content, but we have to test out so much new makeup. Not new makeup, but new to me. We have to test out so much makeup so I can figure out if it's going to be good for me to wear on my wedding day. We're almost a year out. We're almost a year out. I feel like I just got engaged, but everybody says it goes by fast, and oh my god, it goes by fast. Side note, before we get started, I did my hair for you guys because I'm so sick of filming a video and I'm editing it, and then I'm just like, Michelle, why can't you do your hair? So I did this cute little TikTok hairstyle. I might look like a child, but it's okay. But anyways, I wanted to do a foundation wear test with you guys, first impressions on the Dior Airflash. This is the Dior Airflash. You guys have probably seen this pretty much everywhere. It's such a staple product. A lot of people love it. It is water resistant, says 12-hour wear. This is the Dior Airflash. I could pull it up on Sephora for you. This is definitely a foundation that I've had my eye on for a while. That's why I wanted to snag it up during the Sephora save 20% off sale because it is $62. So it says it's an ultra fluid, water resistant foundation that blends full coverage with a lightweight formula providing an airbrush perfection for up to 12 hours. It says it's a radiant finish, full coverage. It's for normal, dry, combo, and oily skin. It's free of parabens. And this product also comes in recycling packaging, which is really, really interesting. I had no idea. I also got the shade 1 Neutral, so I picked this up. And then I also picked up, not in the same purchase, but I also picked up this guy as well. I've seen so many makeup artists use this. This is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Glow. I'm pretty sure this claims to be waterproof and sweatproof. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. This is a primer. It's a lightweight universal primer that makes makeup last longer, blurs imperfections, and delivers 24 hours of hydration for an enhanced complexion. So I'm ready. And I normally do my brows on before foundation, but because it is a spray, I don't know if I'm gonna spray it directly to my face or if I'm gonna spray it to my brush, so we're gonna try it out. So I really want to test it with using my Nars Pot Concealer, but also without using my Nars Pot Concealer. So since I have some blemishes here, I don't think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to take the Dior Face and Body Glow Primer. This guy right here. I'm going to take the Dior Face and Body Glow Primer. It's a really, really, really pretty primer. And I'm basically going to prime my whole face with this, and it is a glowy primer. So I'm using my sponge because I don't want my fingers to be super glittery because that's what happened the other day. If you guys do not like a very perfumey scent, very florally perfumey scent, then this primer is definitely not the primer for you because it is very, very florally and fragrant. It's not my fave, but it actually makes your makeup look really, really good. I would just like to preface this by saying I did apply skincare. My skincare has been marinating on my face for about a half hour before I, started filming. So just keep that in mind. My skin is very hydrated. Can you guys tell how glittery it is? This primer would have been good when it was the highlighter challenge and people applied highlighter all over the face. We're gonna shake it up real good. We are going to use Makeup by Mario's F1 face brush, which looks like this, kind of looks like the It Cosmetics brush, but I absolutely love this brush so much. It is so good, buffs out everything really, really nicely. Love this brush. And then you guys know the Dose of Color sponge. Absolutely love this sponge so much. I have this sponge on hand, and then I also have my e.l.f. Camo Concealer sponge, so we can blend out the concealer as well. We're going to apply it straight to the face. Do you do that? I don't know. We're going to apply it straight to the face. Let's see how this works out. Oh, it's cold. Ooh. I kind of almost wish I didn't apply that Dior primer because I want to see the radiant finish that this claims to have, but it's okay. That looks good. Oh my god. Difference? Do we see a difference? The shade is actually pretty good, I'm not gonna lie, but can you guys tell a difference? Like, how does it look? I think I'm just going to apply it straight to the brush. I'm gonna apply it straight to the brush. I can't tell which side I like better. I think they both look the same. I know it says full coverage, but I would like this hidden a little bit more than it is for it to be full coverage. I'm going to apply another little layer. The problem with this is, like, I feel like you don't know how much product you're using. I just want to, like, build it up and see. I mean, I feel like I'm actually applying a lot. Even when I go in with brushes, I always go in with foundation, with a sponge. This is what the skin is looking like. I feel like I need to lower my light so you guys can see, like, what the skin. I did lower my light a little bit so you can see, like, how pretty it looks. It looks really pretty. Just to make sure I really like the product and not use anything new, as much as I want to use the new Hourglass Vanish concealer that I picked up, I do want to actually test out the foundation, see how it really is, see how it works. And to do that, I'm going to use, products that obviously I know I love. So I'm going to go in with the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue Concealers. I'm going in with the shade 10 and 7. 10 is just like a little bit, it's like light. And then 7 is also just to, like, highlight a little bit. I'm just going to blend everything out with a damp sponge. I'm probably going to go back in with my Dose of Colors, but this is the e.l.f. Camo sponge. I love this sponge too. It's really great for concealer. Looking pretty good, blending really nicely. I always get nervous with new foundations that it's gonna, like, once you apply other products on top of it, I always get nervous that, like, it's gonna pull, but it didn't. So I'm gonna go in with my Makeup by Mario. I want to see what a cream looks like on one side, but I also want to test out powder on the other. So I'm actually just gonna take the same Makeup by Mario brush. Looks really good. I'm not even gonna lie. This looks really, really good. Okay, so since I'm gonna apply powder bronzer to this side, we're just gonna go ahead and set everything. I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty loose powder in the shade Pound Cake. This is why I love this sponge, because you can blend it out, right? You blend it out with this side. And because it's the same shape all around, you go in with the other side with no product on it. What I like to do after I use set with powder, I like to go with my Charlotte Tilbury. Look at, she's so pretty. She's brand new. I'm going with my Charlotte Tilbury powder. I'm taking the Makeup by Mario F2 brush. This side right here, it's a little bit smaller than the opposite side. And we're just going to put some on the brush. And then we're actually just going to, like, literally push the rest of that bake in the skin. We're not going to dust it off because I don't want to disturb it. So I'm basically pushing. Like, it's like literally like a light tap and you move. I'm not sliding, I'm tapping and I'm moving. My face looks so freaking good. For the powder bronzer, I'm going to go in with Charlotte Tilbury in medium 2. I'm going to take this on a MAC 135. This is the Charlotte Tilbury medium bronzer. It's literally gigantic. And products are blending like really beautifully over top of it. Especially this side because I didn't set this part of my face with any loose powder. And sometimes like when that happens, I find that like you'll get like some patchiness. It'll stick to like one side that's super wet and then it'll skip. Don't find that to be the case here. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish bronzing the face. I'll go ahead and bronze the other side as well. This bronzer is really, really pretty. Really, really pretty. And then I just like to go back in with that same brush, that same powder, tap it off, not too much, and then just kind of like diffuse the edges of each, you know, component. Like I'll do this with blush, I'll do this after bronzer, contour. It just kind of like, it's kind of like taking a dual fiber brush and, you know, blending it out. I am loving it so far. I have to be honest with you guys. I am loving it so far. It looks really, really good. The under eyes look so fucking smooth. Holy shit. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera. I'll be right back. I'm back with more than just my brows on. I got carried away. I wanted to apply makeup. I am loving this fucking makeup so much. It looks so good, but I'm missing blush. No complaints thus far, but let's just see how everything goes. So I'm going to take this Nars palette. This is the Basic Instincts 1 palette. And I'm just going to go ahead and mix like these shades together. I think it's Orgasm, Orgasm X, and Behave. I'm going to mix those two together. Those three together, actually. My lip isn't that dark. I don't know why it's coming up so dark on camera, honestly. It's not that dark. So you see how that can look a little harsh to some people? Go ahead and grab your face powder. For highlighter, I'm going to use my handy dandy hourglass. I feel like a Spice Girl. I think it's the hair. You guys, we're done. There's just like this one little area right here that has like no product on it. I don't know if like I touched it or like the setting spray like, you know, got wet on it. I didn't feel like a big spray on it, but I overall am really, really happy with it. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and go about my day. Keep this on for pretty much as long as I possibly can. I'll probably have it on till later. But I'm really happy with the way that it looks. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel dry. I don't think my face looks dry at all. I'm sorry, I'm like looking down into the mirror if you guys see me looking down. But I think it looks really, really good. Of course, the neighbors want to mow their lawn now. I think it looks really good. It doesn't look dry. It's not accentuating any pores. I think my under eyes look great. I think all of the products laid beautifully over top of it. I kind of liked it both with a brush and a sponge. Kind of just, you know, depends on how you feel. I just like I said earlier, I just don't understand how you're supposed to know how much you're using. Like with a liquid, you can tell how many pumps you're using. You know, with a stick, you're kind of like saying like, oh, okay, like I'm swiping it too many times. But I don't know. I'm going to keep testing this out. Maybe I'll use this in my next bridal tutorial. I'm not too sure yet. Let me know what your guys' favorite foundation is for long lasting, long wearing, you know, water resistant, sweat proof, things like that. Let me know. Everything that I used in today's video will be listed down below. Also, don't forget to check out my other social media platforms, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok. I don't even know why I mentioned Snapchat because I really don't really go on there anymore. But yeah, make sure you guys are following me on there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And I love you. Thank you for watching. And I'm very, very sorry you hear the lawnmower and the freaking leaf blower in the background. But what are you going to do? It's Saturday. Thank you guys for watching. Love you. And I'll see you guys all in my next video.